Hello guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to the session and welcome to the India's most comprehensive preparation platform, the BYJU'S Exam Prep. And yes guys, this is me Rakesh Sir. Welcome you to this session. Motivation or demotivation, what exactly they are, what role do they play in a student's journey for a competitive exam, how to stay motivated in that case. Let's have a small informal discussion here. Yes guys, the session is live, so you can quickly update all your friends that the session is live so that we can begin up. Hi all, very good evening. Come on everybody, keep joining the session. Okay, let everybody join quickly. Okay, so in this particular session we are going to talk about why we remain demotivated. And if we are demotivated at some point of time, is it abnormal? Is it normal? What are the stages? What are the ways to overcome it? How demotivation can hamper our GATE preparation, hamper our studies, right? Good evening. So again telling you, let it be little informal session. Let it be a chit chat between you. If you have any more troubles that you're facing, let's discuss that over this, because in this session I'm not going to teach anything. In this session I'm not going to give any strategy to secure this rank or that rank. It's all about your mindset, how you are approaching the examination and how you are able to face the troubles that you might be facing during the preparation of this examination. So yes guys, quickly share up the session to all of your friends so that many of the students can come and interact with us here. This is a brief intro about me here in case somebody new to the session. This is your mentor and educator Rakesh. I have secured All India rank 9th in the GATE examination and completed my masters from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. It's been more than 12 years having trained more than 50,000 students. I commonly deal with control system, digital electronic signal and system, electromagnetic theory in the technical area, and maths and aptitude in the general area. Hi all, good evening. Quickly, yes, come on guys, let the show begin up. Let everybody join quickly. Okay, chalo. So guys, one more update for you. Tomorrow 10 p.m. Ashutosh Sir is bringing you one guidance session for you, one motivational session for you. What is just one way to success and what are all other 999 ways to be unsuccessful? On the same channel you can join Ashutosh Sir tomorrow at 10 p.m. right? To just know what are the reasons to be unsuccessful and what can make you successful in the upcoming GATE examination. Okay guys, so let's get started. First of all, demotivated. This is what we feel at several points of the time. Not able to do anything. Maybe the test was not, maybe you appeared in the test, that test was not that high scoring, that you could not perform in the test. Maybe you're learning a concept but you're not able to grasp the concept as other concepts, right? There may be some concepts which will always keep on troubling you, right? There is a point of time that you want to study but your surroundings, your friends, your atmosphere is not allowing you to study much. There are several such phases that come, and ultimately it leads to make your morale go down and you start feeling that I can't do it. One single test went wrong, I can't do it, right? One concept not able to understand, I can't do it. One day spoiled, right? Because of friends, surroundings, start cursing yourself. You just start cursing yourself that there is some problem with you, right? This is I can't do attitude which you have to get over. Sometimes it comes, it's okay. Now first of all, let us understand what is actually the expectation of a student. What is actually the expectation of a student? Let us first understand why you go into the demotivation stage. Why you actually go into the demotivation stage. Let us understand this slightly. Okay. What is normally your expectation, guys, once you start the preparation, right? Once you start the preparation, some of you are very, very, very positive thinkers. We think so much that once I start my preparation, okay, and day 0 to day n, every day I am going to increase my number of questions. Every day I am going to increase the number of hours, right? That is what is the expectation, the harsh expectation that we set to us, that every day, okay, whatever, every second day I have to take a step. I have to give number of hours more than the previous one. Suppose today you studied 6 hours, you may expect tomorrow I have to go to 6.5 hours. You make it as a straight line, but suppose in some case you do not able to study the 6.5 hours, you will be demotivated. You start cursing yourself because your expectation something else. In one test you secured 70%, next your expectation will be 75%, 80%. It's always good to think about growth, but is it possible always? Suppose you're giving a test series, of 100 tests. Is it possible that you're going to follow a linear line? Is it possible that you are just going to follow a linear line, that 70, the next test 72, next test 75, next 76? Maybe sometimes you can get 40 also. Now your expectation was 75, you were doing good, 70, 72, 73, 4-5 tests went good. Your expectation was now 75, you suddenly get 40-50, you start feeling demotivated. Or some students have this kind of expectation, okay, whatever I am studying daily, suppose I fix 6 hours, 7 hours, I will keep studying it, It may so happen that on a particular day, maybe you are not well, or you have a lots of burden of college, or some relatives came up, some friends came up to disturb you, that 6 hours went to 1 hour, 2 hours. Sometimes it can be 0 also. There can be days where you tried hard but you could not study. The expectation kya tha? Every day I have to study same number of hours, right? I have to be constant, but eventually it did not happen and I start feeling depressed because my expectations were something else. Acha. This is what is the expectation. Is this the reality? What is the reality? Let us talk about that also. Now, before I tell you the reality, let me tell you how many students behave. Many of the students behave like what we call it. You must be knowing, if you are a technical student, right? You know that this is a straight line known as ramp. We expect something like ramp every time growth, which may not be possible, right? Sometimes we have the expectation like step. Some people have the expectation like step. Ki whatever I am having today, whatever I am, hard working today, at the same pace, I'll keep working hard. Neither increase nor decrease, right? Sometimes there will be increase, sometimes there will be decrease, and then decrease leads to demotivation because your expectation is not realistic. Your expectation is little bit, theoretical. Some students just behave like impulse. I'll explain you. Some students just behave like impulse. Now, what is the meaning of impulse? Maybe let's take an example. Just today you watch a session. We are going to talk about a little bit of motivation type of things. Some of you might get highly motivated today. Not only by my session. Suppose you watch something else, you get little motivated today. Yeah, you'll be pumped up with the energy. Right? But immediately next day what happens? Momentarily they are so motivated, they will think that I will do everything, tomorrow I will study these many chapters, day after tomorrow I will study this. But actually when tomorrow comes, their graph declines, right? Their graph declines, and for many of the students, this epsilon is a very small number. Matlab they are excited for a very small amount of time, but then the level of excitation is very high. But if epsilon is small, 1 upon epsilon will be large, na? So they are excited, they are motivated for a small amount of time, but the level of confidence, the expectation is so high, touching the sky. But immediately next day, nothing happens, right? Some people have that impulsive attitude, right? But what actually reality is, with any student, with any aspirant, what was the reality when I prepared? Did I score? Did I perform in the test series like a ramp function? Did I study? Did I increase my number of hours like a ramp function? That was just the expectation that you have. The reality, as you all know in life, is something like a sinusoidal wave. The reality is something like a sinusoidal wave. There will be ups, there will be downs. There will be tests where you score more. There will be tests where you score less. There will be days you study much more, maybe 12, 14 hours. There will be days you could not study even 1 hour. You were stuck. It was beyond your control. Something happened, some friends came, some relative came, college assignment was there, that was beyond your control, right? And if some things are beyond control, no problem, today it went less, tomorrow I will automatically increase. But you know, if something went beyond your control, what you do is just you are demotivated for a week or 2 weeks and then you don't study for entire week. That is what is not the correct attitude. So is it okay to be demotivated? Sometimes yes. You will never intentionally be demotivated, but there will come the phase of life, right? But is it okay to be demotivated for entire week or 2 weeks? That is totally wrong. You have to figure out 2 ways to make you understand that the life, and not only the life, the preparation also goes just like a sine wave. There will be good times, there will be bad times. I just have to wait till the GATE examination before I conclude anything about myself, before I conclude that I can't do it. So you have to just pull out this thought from your mind that you can't do it. Yes, you can do it. And even if you are demotivated several times, every student, even All India rank 1, will be demotivated several times. There will be tests that he also did not score. But what will be the mentality of the toppers? Okay, they will just try to recall the previous test. Okay, I did better in the previous test also. One test spoiled, cannot judge me. I will again do it in the next test. Okay, so live in reality, guys. Don't live, you know, in just idealistic world that you can behave like a step or ramp function. Never be impulsive, but always be realistic and practical. Set practical expectations. Yes, I'm ready to handle all ups and downs in my preparation, right? Because you can never be energized. Can you always be energized? Can you always be energized? If you're always energized, okay, if you could always be energized, then human bodies will not need any sleep, will not need any refreshment, right? You can be energized just like this, maybe for some hours, but after that you need to take a break also, right? This is also sometimes a reason of demotivation. I'll explain you a little deeply that many students believe that they should work 24/7. They should work 24/7. They should study 24/7. They should not eat the food. They should not sleep. Everything they are ready to compromise because their priority is study. Okay, priorities again, expectation and realistic. You have to be realistic. So you cannot be always energized just like this particular guy. Okay, let me, before going forward, I'll be telling you a very small story. What is that story? You might have heard 2 woodcutters, and I'll also do a small experiment. Okay, we all will do a small activity today. Okay, but before we do that activity, let's have a small story discussion. The 2 woodcutters. You know, there were 2 woodcutters. Okay, I'll tell you very, very briefly. One experienced one, older guy. One, a fresh, young blood. Okay, ready to work. Very, very energetic like this. Very, very energetic like this. But the other one, we have an experienced guy, is older in age, and we have a younger, unexperienced guy. They go and they both started cutting the wood at the same time. They both started cutting the wood at the same time in the morning, right? What happened after some time, that the experienced guy stopped. After maybe an hour or 2, he started taking rest, right? He also invited that younger guy, okay, come on, sit with me, have some rest. But the younger guy denied. No, what you are talking about? I have lots of energy within me. How you can take a break? I cannot take a break. I will keep working. I'll keep cutting the wood. You know what happened with the older guy? He took maybe 2 or 3 several breaks. During the entire day, he took 2 or 3 such breaks where, you know, he just relaxed, and the other guy, he was just laughing into it. He is just home and taking rest only every time. Anyways, by the evening, I will be cutting more amount of wood. You know, when the sun came down, actually, when it was evening, to the surprise of the younger unexperienced guy, he was so surprised to see that actually the older experienced guy has cut greater amount of wood, much more greater amount of wood as compared to that poor unexperienced guy. He went down. He went to that experienced guy. Why? What happened? You were taking rest, you were taking breaks, I was working continuously, but still the amount of wood that you have cut is more than me, actually much more than me. What is the reason behind that, sir? The experienced guy, the older experienced guy, just gave one simple answer. He told, you know, at the time I took break, what I was doing? At the time I took break, I was sharpening my axe. ठीक, अपनी एक होता है धारी को तेज करना, जो कुल्हाड़ी की धार होती है उसको तेज करना. I was sharpening my axe. Whenever I took a rest, whenever I took a break, at the same time I was sharpening my axe. So that once I restart, maybe after 20 minutes, after 30 minutes, my axe is so strong, is more efficient than your axe, because your axe was fresh in the morning, but you did not sharpen it up. You just went on cutting the wood, and the efficiency of your axe was smaller. Whenever I took the break, the efficiency of my axe increased because I was sharpening it. Okay. Same thing, guys. Many a times we took so much of the pressure of the preparation that we don't realize that, you know, we are also human beings. We need proper sleep, we need proper refreshments, we need proper physical activities. We can't study 24 hours. We can't sit in front of laptops or books for 24 hours. If we try to do so, right? Yes, sometimes, okay, some people try to do so. Their body also adjusted it, but the efficiency of the brain totally lost away. They sit for more number of hours, but what happens? Something happens like what happened with the younger guy. Okay, what this guy is trying to do, is trying to push a ball, lots of efforts, right? Now if such a guy comes at the last and tell, sir, I did a lot of hard work, but why I could not successful, what you guys will react? You will just laugh at it, na? Because he is doing lots of hard work. Many a times you also do lots of hard work, but not with the proper strategy. Okay, not with the proper strategy, and most of them go in the vain, right? Because ultimately, however hard he tries, he's not even going to move an inch. The wall cannot even move an inch. Maybe he tries for 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month, he'll keep trying, but the result is zero. That should not happen with you, my dear students. There are 8 more months for the examination, and that is why I want to take this session right now, that similar things should not happen with you. The similar things should not happen with you, right? If you are putting the efforts, that should be in the right direction. Okay. Now to make you little bit more understand this situation, let us do a small activity. Right? To do that small activity, if you are interested, okay, I don't know online behind the screen what you will be doing, but yes, if you can do it, just follow a small activity, right? Looking into this glass, you might be having, sir is going to ask a normal question, whether this glass is half full or half empty. The normal question, you know, whenever you see such a glass, whether this glass is half full or half empty. No, I'm not going to talk about whether the glass is half full or half empty. I just request you, bring a glass of water which is half filled. We are not going to measure whether it is half full or half empty. Just bring a glass of water which is half filled. If you are interested, because I'm again telling you, I can't see you behind, it's an online class, I can't see what you are doing. But if you have any glass nearby you, you can fill it up with water. Bring it up, guys. Bring it up. Let me actually also bring it up. Okay, so I hope those who are interested might be ready. So I just requested you to bring such a glass of water which is half filled, and we are not, again I repeat, we are not going to discuss whether it is half filled or half empty. Let's just do one small thing. Let us understand the situation of that woodcutter. Let us understand the situation of this woodcutter. Let us understand our situation at some point of time. Okay, so this is the glass of water. Let's hold it up, guys. How do you feel? Let me ask you a question now. The question is not half filled or half empty. The question is, what is the weight of this glass? What is the weight of this glass? Now you will tell, sir, I can't measure it accurately, but it may be some grams, depending on, you know, whether you have taken a steel glass or a plastic glass, how much water you have filled. It may be some grams. Okay, it has some weight. You can only judge approximately. You can't tell me. Let it be like this. Let it be like this. Okay, let it be just like this. I'm not filling any more water here, and I'm not releasing any water out of it. Just hold it. Let's just hold it, guys. Let's just hold it. Let's hold it for a minute. Let's hold it for a few seconds, for a minute, for 2 minutes, for 3 minutes, for 4 minutes. Okay. Now, guys, what is the weight of this glass? Do you feel it little heavier? What is the weight of the glass now? If you are experimenting along with me, can you say what is the weight of glass now? Is it the same, or do you feel it little heavier? Is it the same, or do you feel it little heavier? Any comments? Any comments? If you want to comment, you can put down the glass now and comment. Do you feel the same weight, or is it becoming little heavier for you? Yes? Put down the glass and just comment to me. Just comment to me. This is what I just want to explain our situations at several points of time. Right? Yeah, guys, so many people live, nobody interested in replying. Acha, comments are now coming late. Come on. So after holding it for a minute or so, what is the weight? What is the weight of this? I'm not asking about technical weight, guys. What is the weight you are feeling? Technically, its weight will remain the same. Technically, its weight will be the same gram. But after some time, what is the weight you are feeling? What is the weight you are feeling? I'm not asking its actual weight. Okay, so yeah, some of you says that you have started feeling heavier. Okay, yeah, many of you now have started feeling it heavier. Practically, technically, its weight is same. Suppose it was X gram, it is X gram because I have the same glass, same amount of water. Okay, same amount of water. But still you start feeling it heavier. Why? The reason is you kept on holding it. You kept on holding it for longer and longer. Arey yaar, one day you could not study, one day you could not perform in the test. Okay. No problem, leave that. The problem with you guys is that one day you are not able to perform. Rather than thinking about the second test, rather than working on the second test, what you will do? You will just keep on thinking about this. You will just keep on looking into this and wondering, oh, it is becoming heavy. Oh, it is becoming heavy. Oh, it is becoming heavy, sir. It is becoming heavy. Rather than finding a solution, rather than taking a next step, okay, let me improve my mistakes, right? Let me learn and let me make things happen in the next test. But you are not thinking about next test. What you are thinking? You are thinking about the same problem. Okay, and when you think about the stress for a longer time, that stress becomes heavy. It becomes heavy. The same thing when you keep on the same problem, right? Simple solution, na? This is the simple solution. It is now light. Every problem has a solution. Every problem has a solution. It was so easy solution. Okay, but we did not think, na? It was so easy solution. I'm asking you question and you guys are replying, sir, it is heavier, right? It is heavier. Surya just replied excellently. Surya replied, I will drink it up. Same I did. Excellent. Okay. So, you know what we think? We are just holding it and we are making it heavier. We are thinking it is heavier. We are digging deep inside that same problem. The solution is, I will drink it up and now it feels light. I will prepare for the next test. One day wasted. I wasted one day with my friends. No problem. Rather than regretting it so much, better next day I will try to avoid going out with my friends for a longer time. I will take some steps to improve what went wrong today rather than making that stress heavier and heavier, right? That is what is the problem that you guys face, right? As I already mentioned, you guys try to compromise on the sleep, right? You guys try to be in which mode? You guys try to be in the 100% in the energized mode. Not possible. It is impossible. You try to be that young, energetic, very energetic, unexperienced woodcutter, right? Who is not sharpening the axe, right? What is sharpening the axe for you guys? This old woodcutter was sharpening the axe, and that is why he was able to cut more efficiently. But what is the sharpening the axe for you? Are you taking proper sleep? Are you taking proper sleeps on an average? Are you having this much of average? Okay, minimum 6 hours of average has to be there. I'm telling average, not minimum 6. Sometimes it may becomes 4, sometimes it may becomes 8 also. But think about this, are you having 6 to 7 hours of sleep? At least 6 hours of average sleep. If not, you are not on the correct track. If you are the one, you are thinking I will work 4 hours, I will sleep 4 hours and manage. For you, demotivation will come a lot more time because your brain is not fresh. Why you demotivation? Because your brain is fresh, not fresh. Your X is not sharpened. Your efficiency will be low. You will not be able to study the concepts. You will not be able to score in the test, and hence you will be demotivated. So you are calling the reasons for demotivation, guys. So if you are not following it, you have to follow, right? The next step to get onto the right track is me time, right? Every day, guys, take out somewhere around. Right now, there is a lot of time for GATE. 40-45 minutes per day is yours right now. Maybe at the end, maybe last 1 or 2 months, maybe you can decrease. But right now, 45 minutes is a very decent time you can give to yourself. I call it as me time. I don't define any activity here. What is me time? The me time can be different for different students now. Okay, somebody may like yoga. Sit for 40 minutes, 30 minutes, do yoga, meditate, get refreshed. Somebody will not like yoga, will not like any game. Somebody will love watching, love listening to the music. You might, love it on headphones. You might love it on the loudspeakers, whatever you like. Listen to the music. Those 40-45 minutes are yours. Some people may like playing table tennis, badminton, any such thing. Easily you can play if you have access to these sports nearby. Right? It should not be like for playing a sport you are going for 2 hours away from the home and coming back. That is time waste. But 40-45 minutes, right? Any sport, if you have a group of friends ready to play cricket and you love cricket, go and play. Easily, you can play a good amount of cricket in 40-45 minutes, getting yourself refreshed. Some of you might not like any play, any music, right? But you might just like your friends' company. Some of you must just like going to your friends and having a gossip. शुद्ध भाषा में जैसे बोलते हैं, जाके दूसरों की पंचायत करना, चुगली करना. Some of you might be liking it. Some of you might be feeling happy after that. Do it, yaar. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you sharpen your X, do it up. Do it up, right? Whether it is gossiping to your friends, no problem. 30-40 minutes gossip, but that gossip, I told you that is शुद्ध भाषा में क्या बोला, उसको केवल पंचायत करना, right? It should not be like, now some of you, okay, we'll take this path. Some of you, okay, we'll sit with 40 minutes with the friends. But what you are discussing 40 minutes with the friends, how much you scored in the test series? I scored less. Okay, I am not able to understand. That 40 minutes also you are repeating the same conversation, then that is not your me time. Those 40 minutes, no test, no concept discussion. It is all about talking about, people not related to you. इधर की बात करना, उधर की बात करना. जैसे बोलते हैं ना, इधर उधर की बात करना. That thing. Okay, otherwise, if you're repeating the same thing, no issues. So whatever you like, guys, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Self-motivation. What actually self-motivation is, guys? Self-motivation is the ability to drive oneself to take initiation and action to pursue goals and complete tasks. It is an inner drive. Okay, you yourself can drive yourself to the success, to create and to achieve. It's what pushes you to keep going on task, especially those you are pursuing because you want to, not because someone told you. So think whether you wanted to appear for GATE or someone has pushed you. You are grown up, guys. Nobody can push you to prepare for GATE. I believe you might have taken initiation yourself. Now, why you taken the initiative to prepare for GATE? Maybe some PSU, maybe some IITs. Keep thinking about that. You need that, for that self-motivation, for the inner drive, you need something from inside coming up, what you want to achieve in life, right? If you feel demotivated, sometimes you can, you can paste these stickers at your study place. Now, you can paste some of these stickers. Okay, some of these pictures. This is IIT Delhi. This is IISc Bangalore. This is ONGC. This is NHAI. Right? What I've just given a sample. Whatever your dream PSU, whatever your dream IIT, just have a printout of it and paste it at your study place so that every time looking into it, you get every time looking into it, and if you're demotivated, that will pump you up. Oh no, I have to reach this place. This is my destination. And if I want to reach my destination, I can't afford losing even 1 hour just because of the demotivation. My one test has gone wrong. Tomorrow I will do it up because I have to reach there. I have to reach here, etc., etc., etc. You have to have reasons, then only you can be self-motivated. So this is again one advice from my side. Paste these pictures, 1 or 2 pictures, dream pictures in front of you. That will keep you, keep you awake. This is what you want. Sometimes we forget why we are preparing. Sometimes we forget that. And that is why we need reminders like this. We need reminders like this, right? Auto-suggestion. One more thing I will suggest you to overcome any demotivation that you are facing in life is auto-suggestion mode, right? आत्म सुझाव जिसे बोलते हैं, अपने आप को सुझाव देना, suggesting yourself, right? Have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried this? You're just demotivated, or maybe not only at the face of demotivation, you can make it as a regular habit. Daily 5 minutes, just 5 minutes in front of a mirror. Daily, just 5 minutes in front of mirror, and except the mirror, I just see something great in front of my eyes. So welcome, sir. I just see. So see, my motivation level is now to the next level. Okay, I see Chandan sir live in front of me right now. Right, after a long time on the English channel, and we also have Rohan sir in front of us. You keep seeing him in the English channel, guys. So guys, now to increase up your level of motivation, sir.
Guys, sir, it's around 10:30.
10:45.
In the 10:45, Rakesh Sir is taking the session in very energetic mode.
Since 6 p.m. I'm continuously taking the class only.
Yes, and still the very less people are basically live. How is it possible? Please share among all of your friends, my dear friend.
These students are automatically what we call it.
Sir, some of the people we already know that Tosi, that is the last to last year, I think. Supriya, Pooja.
Come on.
Still sir, great energy from the guys who are already over here.
Yes.
They are already very motivated right now. I can see from the comments itself how happy they are seeing your session,
and self-motivation, that a topic is also very, very important, sir.
Yes,
self-motivation, always, whatever you want now, you will achieve.
Yes.
But for those things, you should require the self-motivation. And you have to be motivated till you will achieve that particular target.
Correct.
You cannot rely for long on someone else's motivation.
Yes.
You have to be dedicated enough to get self-motivated on an everyday basis.
Sir, question नहीं लग रहे हैं previous year control system के. निश्चय मेरे भाई सब लगेंगे, टेंशन मत लो, बहुत जल्दी कंट्रोल सिस्टम भी आ रहा है.
Yeah, I haven't taken it from long, but maybe next month I'll be starting probably.
मेरा भी शुरू हो ही रहा है.
Yes, आपका भी second. So it will keep happening. Okay, now I think comment box is loading slow. Now students are lightening up the comment box. Guys, jaldi se yaar ekdam tezi lao comment box mein. So sometimes you can try just auto suggesting yourself. Sir, anything else for the student?
No, sir.
See guys, yaar, you people are so demotivated. Chandan sir, Rohan sir wants to leave, yaar. You people are not motivating right now, yaar, to us, right? Around 50 people, but not able to hold, sir. Okay, so if we see some some disaster in the comment box, ekdam kuch aag lag jayegi na, tab sir वापस आएंगे, right? If we see that level of motivation, sir is here waiting for me, but he'll come back.
Some of the faculty is also motivating the students from the back end.
Right.
Is also like
Dheeraj sir, yes. And I think Dheeraj sir has a session in around 10 minutes for engineering mechanics, guys. So mechanical and civil guys, you can also watch it. 11 p.m. he has a session also, right? So welcome Dheeraj sir to the session. To see guys, team present in front of us, team present behind the screen. So guys, what else you need in life? So that's what I'm telling. Sometimes you can try this auto suggestion mode. दिन में 5 मिनट निकालो. Talk to yourself. Stand in front of a mirror. Right? Chit chat with yourself. कि और चिंटू जी कैसे हो, आज क्या कर लिया आपने दिन भर में. Right? Talk about your weaknesses, what you faced, and rather more than the weaknesses, just try implementing this. Okay, just try whatever one best thing you did throughout the day. एक ने दिन में यार 24 घंटे में एक चीज तो अच्छी की होगी. Whatever best you did throughout the day. Okay, try applauding yourself for that thing. Yes, and this is what is actually a normal student. Look in the mirror. What it happens in the mirror? A student with All India rank 1. That is what daily 2 minutes of positive motivation you have to give. That why I am preparing, I have some motivation. कभी भी demotivate हो, अपने सपने के बारे में सोचो. What you want, which IIT you want, which PSU you want, right? इससे भी अच्छा idea देता हूँ. If somebody like good cars, right? You might be fond of like costlier cars, right? Lamborghini or Mercedes or Ferrari, उसका पोस्टर लगा लो, उसको देख के मोटिवेशन आ जाएगा. Because ultimately, how you can buy a Ferrari? You need lots of money. You need so amount of good job. Paste anything in front of you that can keep motivated. Right? So yeah, that is what should happen with you. This is normal you, and this is what you want yourself to be. Whether you want all India rank 1 to that, you should see in the mirror, that you should realize ki if I really work hard, if I keep myself motivated, this is what I am going to be after certain period of time, right? And whatever reflection you create of yourself, you possibly can become it some point of the time, after some point of the time. So guys, that's it. I just demonstrated some problems in the beginning. I started with problem, and I told you, if you are demotivated, sometimes you are a normal student. सबसे पहले तो परेशान हो जाते हैं यार कि demotivation क्या ये मेरे साथ ही हो रहा है? No, it happens with all aspirants. Why you are demotivated? What is the expectation? What is the reality? Why we are having unrealistic expectation? Everything we talked, and I gave you little suggestions. If you find nice, try implementing it, because problems are everywhere. But with the problems, there are the solutions also. But actually and unfortunately, we focus more on the problems rather than the solution. एक activity किया था ना अभी हमने. We had a very simple solution. But what you guys kept on replying? What was the answer? Heavy. What was the solution? So easy, right? We were focusing what? We were focusing on the problem. We didn't even think about the solution. Okay, we didn't even think about the solution. Think about the today's activity, what we did in the class. Right, guys? So that's it. One more quick update, as I gave you in the beginning also. Tomorrow, Ashutosh Sir, on the same channel at 10 p.m. is going to come with a very interesting session at what are the several 999 ways to be unsuccessful. But yes, yet out of so many things, yet there is one way to success. What you want, you decide. Whether you want to take any one out of the 999 ways, or whether you want this way. But what is that way? Ashutosh Sir is going to come live tomorrow 10 p.m. Do not forget to subscribe the channel, stay subscribed, and attend all such sessions, be it generic, be it mathematics, be it technical sessions. So many technical sessions are happening, and they will keep happening for you. Rohan Sir, any technical session for you? I think, yeah, you'll be taking geotech or something like that in Suvan, Rohan. So yeah, Rohan Sir, because he's in front of me, I'm able to recall. Guys, for civil also, geotech and many other subjects. RCC. Yeah, so there will be some content, RCC or geotech. Yeah, I already told 11 p.m. Dheeraj Sir is going to take the session. Engineering mechanics, just 5 minutes, right? All mechanical civil guys can attend the engineering mechanics class, right? So guys, tomorrow 10 p.m. Ashutosh Sir, that's it for this session from my side. Hope you find little bit, I love India. Yes, your car is in my dream. Yeah, whatever I told you na. Dream maybe in terms of car, in terms of money, in terms of IIT, in terms of PSU, everybody can have different dreams. At least one or two top dreams you have now, paste it in front of you. Jab bhi demotivate ho, look into that. This is what I want to achieve, and I can't even afford to waste 1 hour if I have to attend this, right? Okay, this is Rakesh Sir signing off for the session. See you in any another session. Bye bye. Thank you. Stay safe. Take care. Stay motivated. Don't be impulsive. What we spoke in the beginning, many of you are impulsive. You will feel, okay, sir, maza aa gaya. Now I am so motivated, right? But what is your epsilon? What is your time for motivation? Your time of motivation is tending to small. Right, you have to make it large. You have to be realistic, and the life and the preparation will go like a sinusoidal wave. There will be test, you score more. There will be test, you score less. It has to be a balance. Just one less score should not make your preparation totally hamper, because final exam is yet 8 months away. Final exam is 8 months away. Don't judge yourself right now. Just try to improve yourself right now. Bye bye. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. See you tomorrow 9 p.m. again on YouTube with the volumes class. Volumes of solid of revolution. The next topic of integral calculus tomorrow 9 p.m. on the same channel. Do not forget to subscribe it. Bye bye.